BAM! Sometimes BAM is used in cooking, but in this case, 35 years ago, BAM was Jerry Garcia winning a BAMMIE Award, as reported on MTV. BAM!
I'm Kurt Loder with the news. The Bay Area Music Awards, better known as the BAMMIES, were handed out Saturday night. Just about everybody who was anybody on the San Francisco scene was there, and it went like this.
Basically, I'm here to party. It's good. It's a lot of cleavage and sequence.
It was a sold-out Saturday night in San Francisco as the Bay Area music community came together to celebrate its own at the 11th Annual BAMMIE Awards.
Here we are at the BAMMIES.
There's more of that spirit in the Bay Area than probably anywhere else.
In the spirit of the event, there were the traditional BAMMIES jam sessions, including one that united John Fogerty and the evening's two big winners, the Grateful Dead and Huey Lewis and the News. The Dead picked up statuettes for Best Album, Best Guitarist, Bassist, and Drummers, as well as Jerry Garcia's Bay Area Musician of the Year Award.
This is for the Deadheads everywhere.
Huey and the News were named Best Group and also won Best Keys and Reeds Awards. For Huey, though, jamming with the Dead was almost as good as winning.
In fact, my mom is a very big Deadhead and first took me to see the Grateful Dead when I was 13 years old, took me to the Fillmore Auditorium.
Starship's Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now won Best Song.
The fact that we actually came away with one of these things is probably the biggest thrill and the biggest honor, bigger than any of those other awards.
But newer acts had their innings, too. Chris Isaak and Silvertone, named Club Band of the Year, turned in a haunting set. And Sammy Hagar teamed with Journey's Schon to really pump up the volume.
That was real rock and roll we did. I don't care what anyone thinks, what anyone says. That was real rock and roll because it was spontaneous, unrehearsed, and it was just jam.
Whether or not there's still such a thing as a San Francisco sound seemed debatable.
There really was a San Francisco sound. Now there isn't anymore. I mean, it's bands sound like all kinds of things. But there still is a San Francisco community of musicians.
But the San Francisco spirit was definitely alive and well, especially in the jam that joined Sheila E. and her dad, Best Jazz Album winner Pete Escovedo.
Tonight is a real special time for us because we get to play in front of the hometown folks, which is nice.
That's the news for now. We'll be back later with more on MTV.